Yes guys, you read the title right. Now for the past week, a lot of talk is going on the India and Maldives, that is Lakshadweep in India and the Maldives. So I thought I'll be making a video on this topic, and my take is clearly that I will still be going to Maldives. Yes, I'm an Indian citizen and I'll still be going to Maldives, and I have my own reasons for this. This video is totally gonna be about it, and many people are gonna be against my personal view on this. Many people might agree to me also. So I'm pretty sure this is a very controversial topic which is going on. It's not like I'm against any political party or I'm against anyone, but my take is that I'm a traveler, I'm an adventure explorer, so my take is gonna be on that. Before you start the video, give me a like on this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And yes guys, so let's start with today's video. That I've visited almost all the states in India, and I know many people who have gone to my family members who have gone to Maldives. This is why I chose let's make a video on today's topic, that is India versus Maldives, that is Lakshadweep versus Maldives. It's been trending on the social media for the past week and it's still trending. Many YouTubers are making videos on this, and I thought that they are talking about what's the actual scenario of Lakshadweep and Maldives. But my take is totally against what the video they are making, so I was like thinking if this video could go a bit controversial. But I thought I have my own reviews on it, I have my own reasons for choosing why I would go to Maldives, so I thought let's make this video for sure. In this video I have a few questions which you can address in the comment section, and you can think about those questions. So to start with, the first question I would like to ask is, why did Modi go to Lakshadweep just before elections? Why did Modi go to Lakshadweep just before elections? Like, if you know, the elections are just in 3 to 4 months from now, and he went to Lakshadweep to promote tourism in Lakshadweep. That's how he went viral on all the social medias across the globe. So I really hate this. Like, just before elections, he goes to a place, he makes it viral, he compares it with other. He doesn't compare, but yes, and then there's a rivalry between two countries. I pretty didn't like this. I've been to Lakshadweep and I know how good that place is. That's a hidden ecotourism place, but at the same time, if you see, Maldives is also a very good place. If you say Minikoi Island in Lakshadweep is like nearest island to Maldives, and it has a very good replica of Maldives. So it has blue water, turquoise water, it has all good adventures, everything, but it's not developed at all. First of all, the reason why I chose Maldives over India is, I'm an Indian citizen, but I'm still choosing Maldives. Not as a politically, but as a explorer, as a tourist, I would choose Maldives. Why? Because Maldives is like very well developed. Maldives has around more than 1,000 plus islands, and Lakshadweep has just 30 islands, from which only 20 are habited by humans. And in Maldives, out of 1,000 islands, around 200 to 300 islands are equipped by humans. Maldives is very well developed. If you look at their resorts, their sea villas and all those, they are like super gorgeous. They have a pool, it's like superbly developed. They have a slide from the living room to the sea. Like, can you imagine that much of development is there? Even though Maldives is totally supported by India and China, like India mostly, they have still chosen to be with China. So that's politically thing, and I don't want to talk about politics over here in this video and make it boring for you guys. So basically the thing is, Maldives is so much developed compared to Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep, there's no development. I've been to Lakshadweep and they're not really good hotels. It's like not really developed. There's just a government cruise which goes to Lakshadweep and all those stuff. Now after Modi going to Lakshadweep, it's gonna get developed. I totally agree to that point, but at the same time, it's gonna take 5 to 6 years more for, like, you know, Taj has announced that Modi has made agreements with the other government officials over there, and they have decided that Taj has decided that they'll be making 2 more luxury hotels in Lakshadweep. So how long do you think it's gonna take for Taj to build that? At least 2 years? For sure 2 years, guys. So it's gonna take from 2 years to 5 years, and at that period of time, and do you think they're gonna make it that cheap for people to stay in that hotel? Because Taj comes under luxury category, and obviously Taj is gonna charge premium rates from customers. At that, instead of paying that premium rate and going to my own country, why wouldn't a tourist, I mean, I'm talking the perspective of tourists, why would a tourist spend so much and go to a country, in his own country, and explore? Instead, he would obviously choose to go to an abroad, a well-developed country where the ocean is like habited like really good, because it's being developed. And if you see, I'm not criticizing India, I'm not criticizing Maldives, but if you still see, people in Maldives are mostly tourists, and they're well maintained Maldives. And coming to India, if you see, you look at the beaches, all the beaches like Goa, Udupi, Mangalore, anywhere in the world, anywhere in India, they are so very dirty. The people over here keep it very dirty, and I totally agree to that point. They don't maintain at all, and even after government taking so many measures, it's still not happening. So you can imagine if a number of tourists going to Lakshadweep, how are they gonna spoil scenic views over there? So do you get that? So that's typically why I would not choose India over Maldives. Even after India supporting Maldives so much, the Maldives ministers criticized against Modi. That was a very bad move, and I'm totally against that. I mean, no Indians would even support that. Like, that was really bad. How could a country, how could a minister talk about another minister and say such terms like clown and all those, like how could they even think about it? That was a really bad comment which ministers did, and the president also suspended those ministers. So that's a total base, and that's completely done. And then coming to the part of actual facts, 1% of the Indians have traveled to abroad. 7% of the people in India have passports, and out of which 35% of Indians boycotted Maldives. This was a meme which I read on Instagram. I did not verify the details, but yes, if you see, actually they have 35% of the people have claimed, like only 7% of the people have passports, from which 1% have been to abroad. If you basically see, more than travelers, people, just normal people who talk on daily notes, have boycotted Maldives. So that's not going to make a big difference. Now if you go ask any celebrity, would they choose Lakshadweep over Maldives? I still don't believe that. Many people, even during the lockdown, if you see, they almost went to Maldives. Why? People don't know about Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is in union territory. Why don't people know about that? People do know about that, but they still choose to go to Lakshadweep. They still choose to go to Maldives. So basically, if you still see, people comment on tweets, they tweet saying that, oh, I'm with you in Lakshadweep, but just for tweet purpose, guys. It's just for marketing purpose. But they still choose Maldives because that's how Maldives is developed. You might be saying that I'm not a true Indian because I'm supporting Maldives. No, guys, I'm not supporting Maldives. If you're saying I'm not a true Indian, then if you're a parent and you're thinking that your child should go study in abroad, even you're not a true Indian, basically. Because you want your child not to study in India and you want your child to study in abroad. So that's actually not a very Indianic thing, right? Not a very Indian thing. Yes, I'm not saying anything wrong about anything. I'm just saying my personal review on it, my personal opinion on it. Coming to today's news, the government of India had decided that they'll be making a new airport at Minikoi Island, that is in Lakshadweep. Why, after so long, Modi had decided to make a airport over there? Why these many 6 years of his ruling? Why did he make it these days? Why just before the elections he thinks to make these things? I totally look at it as a political business tactic, guys, just to come for the next year in elections. It's just politics. It's all politics, guys. If you see this news, India, Lakshadweep versus Maldives, it's gonna be viral on the social media for the first 3 months, and then later 3 months, they're just gonna forget it. People are just gonna forget it, and they are just again gonna go back to Maldives, because Lakshadweep still wouldn't have been developed in the next 3 to 6 months. It's gonna take a really long time for Lakshadweep to develop because it has to work from scratch. And the only way to go to Lakshadweep till date, I went to Lakshadweep very long ago, and till date there's only cruise which goes from Kochi to Lakshadweep. So it's like really not well developed. And if you see, it's just 35 islands, and out of which only 20 or 15 are habited by people. So there are like very few islands which are still more to be explored. To conclude this video, I would say that personally for the next 5 years, next 3 to 5 years, I will still be choosing to going to Maldives over Lakshadweep. Because I feel Lakshadweep is just being overly hyped as of now, but in the coming months, people will still be choosing to going to Maldives, and I would also choose to go to Maldives. So yes, guys, this video should be ending over here. If you have any comments, or anything you want to talk, anything you want to say, the comment section is open for you guys. Let me know your views. What would you choose? Would you choose Maldives or would you choose India? What would you choose? Would you choose Lakshadweep or would you still choose Maldives? I'm talking about currently, guys. I'm not talking 5 years later. I'm just talking today's thing. Because if you want to go to Lakshadweep, it's gonna cost you a lakh per person. Not a lakh, 50,000 per person. And if you want to go to Maldives, it's still gonna cost you 50,000 to 75,000. But over here it's India, and over here you're going to a different nation. So yes, guys, what would you choose? Let me know in the comment section. If you I don't know. This is very controversial topic. I don't know what's your view on it. Let me know. Are you from the 32% of the people who boycotted Maldives? Let me know. Let me know anything in the comment section. I would eagerly be waiting for your comments and be knowing what's your view on it. So stay tuned for my next video. See you. Tata. Bye bye.